Welcome to the product demonstration video for the Maddock Corporation Model 160 Roadside Ditcher. In this video demonstration, we will be reviewing the following topics: general description, capabilities and specifications, design, operations, warranty, economics of ownership, factory location and contact information. We want to begin with a brief description of this machine, its capabilities, and the economics of ownership. The Model 160 was designed by Maddock Corporation to address the need for higher production in roadside ditching and drainage maintenance. There is no argument that proper drainage is the single most important factor in extending road life and reducing road maintenance costs. And ditching is an operation that can be very expensive and time-consuming when performed in the traditional manner of excavation and hauling of the excavated material. The Maddock Corporation ditcher was designed to significantly lower the cost of ditching by dramatically increasing ditching production. The Maddock Corporation Model 160 is a tow-type, engine-driven ditcher that pulverizes the vegetation and soil and then discharges it to the right. The discharged material is spread evenly over the adjoining 25 to 30 feet of land next to the ditch, and since much of the adjacent land drains to the roadside ditch, this material is usually rich in fertilizer and sediment. The Model 160 cuts a flat-bottom ditch with V-shaped 38-degree sides. It will cut a ditch 22 inches deep in one pass, has a maximum outreach of 6 feet from the right side of the machine to the center of the ditch on the standard boom, and a maximum downreach of 5 feet from the road surface to the bottom of the ditch. An optional extended boom increases the outreach by 3 feet. Other features include a 50-gallon fuel tank, a 50-gallon hydraulic tank, and 15.5 by 16.5 R4 high flotation tires on a walking beam suspension. Built into the ditcher under the left fender is over 4,500 pounds of counterweight. This machine is 18 feet in length, 8 feet 6 inches in width in the transport position, and weighs approximately 18,000 pounds. The operator's control station is a small panel that is to be mounted in the towing tractor cab. A 6-way joystick controls the following: carriage movements right and left to position the cutter head over the ditch, boom movement up and down to control the cutting depth, cutter head tilt to control the orientation of the cutter drum, and a push button on the front of the joystick to engage the automatic controller, a device that maintains the cutter drum in a level position throughout repositioning of the carriage or boom. This level controller helps the operator maintain a level cutting head as he concentrates on grade and lateral positioning. Other controls in this panel include cutter drum engage and disengage, engine throttle control, control master switch to disable the controls while transporting, and an emergency stop switch to kill the diesel engine in emergency situations. The cutter drum of the Model 160 has steel ribs welded to a steel drum to form the shape of the ditch. Attached to the ribs are tungsten carbide cutter bits similar to those found on rock saws, motor grader scarfire blades, and asphalt recycling machines. There are 2 types of bits on the cutter drum, and they perform 2 different functions. The pointed bits are positioned 1/4 inch higher than the flat bits and are designed to penetrate the soil and contact any obstructions first. The flat bits do most of the cutting and discharge of the loosened material. Average life of the bits is 200 to 250 hours before replacement is necessary. The cutter drive circuit is comprised of a Sauer Sunstrand hydrostatic pump and motor. The pump is direct drive mounted on the flywheel housing. The motor is housed in the cutter head where the output shaft and motor shaft seal are protected. The system has a built-in pressure relief for protection of the cutter drive circuit. This pressure relief system will stall the cutter head should the system pressure reach the predetermined setting. A rotary piston pump supplies power to the control circuit. The electrically actuated closed center valves control the hydraulic cylinders that control the movement of the carriage, boom, and head. These hydraulic valves are energized by the operator's joystick controls. The standard engine for this machine is a John Deere Industrial Model 6068T 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel rated at 170 horsepower. This engine was chosen for its dependability, ease of maintenance, and parts availability. This engine is used in John Deere construction and agricultural equipment, and servicing can be performed by both the John Deere industrial or ag dealers. From transporting to ditching, the Maddock Corporation ditcher was designed to accomplish one objective: high production ditching. The machine can be towed up to 15 miles per hour, allowing it to be relocated quickly. In operation, this machine will accomplish in 1 hour the equivalent of a full day's work with an excavator and dump trucks. Typical ground speed for this machine is about 0.25 to 0.50 miles per hour, or about 22 to 44 feet per minute. Most departments of transportation that have purchased our machine report 2 to 3 miles per day production. This is with one man and one machine. In a moment we will compare ditching costs, but right now we will show you a few of the conditions that the Maddock ditcher can handle and a few of the ways that our customers use our machines. This ditcher performs well in both dry conditions and in the wet conditions that you will see in the winter. Here the ditcher is opening up an existing ditch in standing water. Ditching and berming in one pass can be accomplished with this machine where the berm is moderate. Since a motor grader can cut the berm and place it into the existing ditch fairly quickly, it can complete that operation and then move on to other work. Then the ditcher can clean out the ditch, pulverizing and discharging the berm material at the same time. Very heavy berms may require 2 passes of the ditcher. The first to clean the ditch, then the berm is cut and placed into the new ditch, and a second pass is made to shred and discharge the berm material. The tractor required to tow the ditcher should be at least 10,000 pounds in weight and capable of ground speeds as low as 12 feet per minute. The recommended weight classification of the tractor is so that the tractor can handle the ditcher weight safely in transport. Warranty on the Maddock Corporation Model 160 is 100% parts and labor for 1 year from the date of delivery to the first owner. Contact Maddock Corporation for a written copy of the complete details of the manufacturer's warranty. Why buy a Maddock ditcher? We'll look at the cost of ditching. Conventional ditching, using a hydraulic excavator and dump truck, costs over $4,000 per mile and includes the cost of the excavator, usually 3 or more trucks, plus the cost of the operators. This cost per mile is high, primarily due to the low production rates accomplished, and this method of ditching can only be accomplished when the weather conditions permit hauling and unloading at nearby locations. When using the Maddock ditcher, the operator can expect approximately 2 to 3 miles per day production. This machine can operate in most weather conditions. It is this significant production increase that reduces the cost per mile to approximately $500 using our machine. Other advantages include more miles of ditching can be performed each year. The improved drainage on the properly drained roads will lower maintenance costs and extend the life of the roads. Hydraulic excavators and trucks are now available to perform other duties. In conclusion, the Maddock Corporation Model 160 roadside ditcher can increase ditching production and significantly reduce the cost of ditching through its high production averages and reduced equipment requirements. For additional information on this and other Maddock Corporation products, contact us at Maddock Corporation, 3905 Farmer Avenue, Bloomington, Indiana, 47403, or call toll-free 888-825-4300, and visit our website at www.maddockcorp.com.